Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Financial Lessons with Sanchit Jaltare, and today I am going to provide you with financial lesson number 6, that is from the same book Rich Dad Poor Dad, written by Robert T. Kiyosaki. So the financial lesson number 6 is work to learn, don't work for money. So इस लेसन को समझाने के लिए रॉबर्ट टी कियोस्की ने अपना एक लाइफ लेसन शेयर किया है अपने साथ, अपना पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस. So the life lesson or personal experiences was the Robert was interviewed a few years ago in Singapore by a journalist who was over the course of their conversation revealed that she wanted to become a best-selling author like him. But her novels, which everyone said were excellent, never went anywhere. Robert suggested that she take a course in sales training. That offended the reporter, who said that she had a master's in English literature and didn't see how learning how to sell would help her. In fact, she hated salespeople. When Robert pointed out that he is a best-selling author, not a best writing author, she replied that she would never stoop so low as to learn to sell and left the interview. सो इसके अंदर यही बता रहे कि रॉबर्ट ने इंटरव्यू दिया था सिंगापुर में, जिसमें जर्नलिस्ट ने उनसे सवाल किया था कि कन्वर्सेशन में रिवील किया कि वो एक बेस्ट सेलिंग वो नॉवेल्स लिखती हैं और वो एक बेस्ट सेलिंग ऑथर बनना चाहती है उन्हीं की तरह, लेकिन उनकी नॉवेल्स अच्छी काफ़ी हैं, लेकिन उनकी नॉवेल्स कभी बिकती नहीं है. मतलब तो हमारे जो राइटर हैं रॉबर्ट, उन्होंने ये सजेस्ट किया कि वो सेल्स में ट्रेनिंग ले, लेकिन वो उन्होंने ये बात सुन के ऑफेंडेड हो गई वो, और उन्होंने बताया कि उन्होंने इंग्लिश लिटरेचर में मास्टर्स करी है. तो फिर रॉबर्ट ने ये पॉइंट आउट किया कि वो एक बेस्ट सेलिंग ऑथर हैं, नॉट अ बेस्ट सेलिंग राइटिंग ऑथर. तो ये सुनने के बाद उन्होंने बोला कि राइटर ने ये बोला कि मैं कभी इतने नीचे नहीं गिरूँगी कि मेरे को लर्न करना पड़े कि कैसे बेचना है. एंड ये कह के वो इंटरव्यू छोड़ के चली गई. सो नेक्स्ट, there are talented people all around us who struggle financially, just like that reporter. In the words of one business consultant, they are one skill away from greatness. What that meant is that too many of us specialize. If we would learn and master just one more skill, our income would jump exponentially. When it comes to money, the only skill the most people know is to work hard. If that reporter took some courses in ad copying writing as well as sales, then got a job at an advertising agency, she would learn how to get millions in free publicity, a skill she could put to use to turning her next novel into a bestseller. When Robert came out with his first book, If You Wish to Be Rich and Happy, Don't Go to School, a publisher suggested he change the title to The Economics of Education, but Robert knew that title wouldn't sell. Even though he is a pro-education, he chose a title that was controversial because he knew it would get him more on TV and radio shows, and it worked. When he graduated from the US Merchant Marine Academy in 1969, he was hired as a third mate on a Standard Oil tanker fleet. The pay was okay, but it came with a 5 months of vacation a year. It could have been a good career, but after 6 months, Robert quit to join the Marine Corps and learn how to fly. Rather than specialize as so many do, including Poor Dad, Robert sought out new skills. Rich Dad encouraged that, telling him to learn a little about a lot. That's why Robert and his friend Mike had worked so many jobs growing up to gain a variety of experiences. Poor Dad didn't understand the decision to leave the Standard Oil job. He thought Robert had gone to school to become a ship officer. But what Rich Dad knew was that Robert went to school to learn about international trade, and he joined the Marine Corps to learn how to lead troops. That leadership skill would serve him well in whatever business lay ahead. In 1973, Robert resigned his commission and took a job at Xerox in sales. Even though he was a shy person, in fact, it was because he was a shy person that he took the job. Xerox had one of the best selling training programs in the country, and there Robert overcame his fear of knocking on the doors and being rejected. When he became one of the consistently high producing sales people there, he left. Robert launched his first company in 1970 selling wallets manufactured in the Far East and shipped to a New York warehouse. It was time to test his wings. Today, he still does business internationally. Most people work hard to get a secure job, focusing on pay and benefits in the short term. What they should do is seek work that will teach them that the skill they will need. Are people looking to where they are headed or just until their next paycheck? Robert recommended a long view. Instead of simply working for money and security, take a second job to learn a second skill. Many will resist this because they aren't ready for change, but it's likely going to be Jim. You might have to talk to yourself into starting, but will be so glad you did when the workout is over. If you are unwilling to work to learn something new and instead insist on becoming highly specialized within your field, make sure that the company you work for is anonymized. Your specialized skills may be useless outside your field otherwise. तो इसके अंदर यही कहना चाहते हैं कि आप किसी ऐसी फील्ड में काम करिए, किसी कंपनी में अगर आप काम भी कर रहे हो तो ये ध्यान रखिए कि वो अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड हो, वरना आपकी जो स्पेशलाइज स्किल है वो यूजलेस हो जाएगी आपकी वर्क फील्ड के बाहर. तो रॉबर्ट आज हिज टू नेक्स्ट इज Poor dad wanted Robert to become specialized, even though that didn't work out well in his own life. He never understood that most specialized people, the more you specialize you become, the more you are trapped and dependent on that speciality. Rich dad, on the other hand, encouraged Mike and Robert to groom themselves and learn about a lot of different areas of business. सो इस चैप्टर में ये समझाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं रॉबर्ट टी कियोसाकी कि आपको अगर आपको कोई स्किल सीखनी चाहिए, हाउ टू लर्न, नॉट टू हाउ टू वर्क. आपको एक ही जगह पे नहीं लगे रहना चाहिए, आपको अलग अलग डिफरेंट स्किल्स पे अप्लाई करना चाहिए, मतलब अलग अलग चीज़ें सीखनी चाहिए टू बिकम अ सक्सेसफुल पर्सन. इफ़ यू लाइक दिस वीडियो प्लीज़ लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब. थैंक यू.